Hi, my name's Peter. I'm a Bible teacher, and I'm teaching you from the Bible what prophecy is and how to prophesy. And in this lesson, we're going to learn what is prophecy. Numbers 11:24 through 29. Okay, Numbers chapter 11 and verse 24. Let's listen to this. And Moses went out and told the people the words of the Lord, and gathered the 70 men of the elders of the people, and set them round about the tabernacle. And the Lord came down in a cloud, and spake unto him, and took of the Spirit that was upon him, Moses, and gave it unto the 70 elders. And it came to pass that when the Spirit rested upon them, they prophesied, and did not cease. Verse 26. But there remained 2 of the men in the camp. The name of the one was Eldad, and the name of the other was Medad. And the Spirit rested on them. And they were of them that were written, but went not out unto the tabernacle. And they prophesied in the camp. Verse 27. And there ran a young man and told Moses, and said, Eldad and Medad do prophesy in the camp. And Joshua the son of Nun, the servant of Moses, one of his young men, answered and said, My Lord Moses, forbid them. Verse 29. And Moses said unto him, Enviest thou for my sake? Would God that all of the Lord's people were prophets, and that the Lord would put his Spirit upon them. Okay? So there we have these men, these 70 elders, who prophesied. Okay? So, how did they do this? How did they prophesy? Well, look at that. Look at what the Word of God says here. Verse 25. Numbers 11:25. And the Lord came down in a cloud and spake unto him, and took of the Spirit that was upon him, upon Moses. God took of the Spirit that was upon Moses. God is a Spirit. And he gave it unto the 70 elders. He just took of that Spirit that was upon Moses and gave it to these 70 men. Put the Spirit upon them. Isn't that fantastic? Wow, that's God in action. Kind of fearsome. Okay, and it came to pass when the Spirit rested upon them, upon the 70 elders, they prophesied and did not cease. They prophesied. So what does this mean, they prophesy? What does that mean, they prophesy? What is God doing here? Well, prophecy means to flow forth with words. If you look into the meaning of the Hebrew word there, that's what it means. It means to flow forth with words. That's what prophecy is. Now, you don't have to be a prophet of God to flow forth with words. The Bible speaks of men being prophets of Baal and prophesying by Baal's spirit, flowing forth with words from Baal. That's Baal's spirit gives, not God's spirit. Prophecy just means flowing forth with words. It doesn't have to be by God's Spirit. It can be by another spirit. A person could prophesy by a false spirit, and we see many examples of that in the Scriptures. And today too. Same thing today. Men prophesy by a false spirit and deceive us, deceive the people. But you see that? Let's take a look here. Hear what happened to Eldad and Medad. Verse 27. But there remained 2 of the men in the camp, and the name of the one was Eldad, and the name of the other was Medad. And the Spirit rested upon them, and they were of them that were written, but went not unto the tabernacle. And they prophesied in the camp. See? So what is prophesied? Just flowed forth with words. And in this case, it's by the Spirit of God. They flowed forth with words by the Spirit of God. That's what prophecy is. Now, in the next lesson, we're going to look a little closer at how to prophesy. So if you're interested in learning that, how to prophesy, go on to the next lesson. We're going to take a look at another example of a man that prophesied in the Bible, and we'll just see just how did he prophesy. If you haven't gone over to my website yet, www.thefathersplaceonline.com. I encourage you to go over there and see this gift in demonstration. So you get immersed, get saturated in this gift. So you get a little deeper feeling for what we're talking about here when we're talking about prophecy.